Hails and horns, everybody, and welcome back to the Abyss. I'm Matt Segala. Got a nice little stack of CDs here for you today from CDN Records, so let's dive in and check this shit out. Alright, like I said, I got a nice little mix here of CDs from CDN Records, a few different genres, but before we get into that, I do want to apologize about the weird lighting situation. I'm using my little gamer lights. Overhead lighting is out. Some of you know I'm doing a lot of construction in this room. I'm building a wall over here and rerunning new electrical, all that crap. So if the dark background is something you don't like, just let me know in the comments and we'll scrap it until everything's done. But for now, we're going to go ahead and rip through this collection update. Besides, what's the worst thing that could happen in the dark, right? It's not like this place is haunted or anything. Cheers. All right, like I said, a bunch of stuff here from CDN Records, and this was only going to be one or two CDs because there was an album here that I pre-ordered, or I wanted to pre-order and did, but they happened to have their 50% off sale going, so I went a little haywire. But let's dive right into one of the more interesting pickups. Now, I normally don't do demos and things like that from a distro. I prefer to get them from the bands, things like that. But this was really well done. Artwork is cool, and they have one of the nastiest logos I've ever seen. The demo is entitled Creatures of the Ancient, and I think the band is pronounced Deodon. But yeah, check this out. Really cool. I love the kind of dinosaurish, bones, all that kind of crap. Look at that logo in the middle. That thing is nasty. And what you have here is an international project. Heavy slam and brutal death. One member from the Netherlands. The other is from here in the States. Some of you might know Frank Junker there. I think is how you say that. He's in a lot of projects, or has been. Again, look at that logo. That thing is just nasty. But yeah, very deep, chuggy, just nasty slamming death metal, man. It gets brutal at times, but really, really good. It's only 5 tracks. Again, it is just a demo. But man, this thing blew me away. This thing came out, I believe, in 2017, maybe 2018. But I've got my eye on this project, and I really hope these guys do something else really soon. It was that good. I will always link these guys up in the description for whatever I can find. But yeah, let's keep this thing rolling. All right, so we're really going to change gears here. This is a 2020 release, and I blind bought this, and I absolutely love it. This is a straight-up thrash record. A band I'd never heard of. They are from Texas, and it is self-titled and real simple. Skull Archer. Kind of a cool, simple cover. It's just black with the logo. Simplistic logo. I love it. Kind of a little bit of a band shot. See there, it's off Sound of White Noise. Really, really sick stuff, man. Hopefully I can find some more on them to link up below. All I found is like their debut show from 3 or 4 years ago. Really lo-fi, video recording. Black tray, nothing there. Somebody in the crowd looks like it recorded them with a cell phone. But very energetic band, good old school thrash, kind of a raunchy, unpolished vocal style. But I really, really enjoyed this, and I hope this band does come out with something else. They had a demo in 2017, and I'm assuming that's where that live show came from that I found. But yeah, this album, very, very good. Highly recommend this if you're into thrash, even the old school stuff. Skull Archer, you will not be disappointed, but let's keep this thing going, see what else we got. All right, keeping this thing going, another 2020 release, and another one that I had never heard of and blind bought. I honestly had never heard of them. I bought this because of the artwork, so let's just go ahead and show that. How nasty is that? The album is Blessed by the Goat Christ, and the band is Regurgitated Divinity. This is a brutal death metal band out of Mexico. I believe they're from Cancun, actually, so a place down there that a lot of people have heard of. Kind of like a cool, almost satanic stained glass window there. That's pretty neat. Really sick stuff, man. This band had a self-titled EP a couple years ago, and this year, this is their first full length. And holy shit, this thing is heavy. Very, very good, heavy, chuggy, detuned, just not really slammy, but it kind of borders there at times, but really good, brutal death metal. And I would go as far as saying some hardcore elements. Kind of feels like 3 or 4 of the guys really wanted to do brutal death, and one of the guys was like, oh, I want to do some hardcore. But it works, man. This thing is fucking brutal. Definitely check out Blessed by the Goat Christ by Regurgitated Divinity if you're into brutal death metal. I think this band might actually be unsigned. It looks like they might have released it through Death Penalty. Maybe they picked it up. But yeah, sick stuff so far. Out of what I've shown so far, this is definitely the favorite. So go check them out. As always, down in the description. But let's keep going. All right, shifting gears again on genre. I'm going to show these next two together because they're from the same band. Both released in 2019. So basically you have a 2019 full length and a 2019 compilation with stuff from their previous material, which was a demo, I think an EP, and a couple full lengths on here. And a little bit about the band. They are a German, I would say, atmospheric black metal band, but it's not really fair to me because they really take a lot of different styles in. Yes, it's very atmospheric musically. The guitars are just gorgeous, like melodic at times, second wavy at times, but God, there's so many layers. It's beautiful black metal. I mean, that's kind of weird to say sometimes, but and then vocally, like so much range in this band. You get those raspy vocals, that black metal vocal that everybody wants. There's clean vocals. There's like chanty ritual vocals. I mean, there's so much involved in this project. I had to buy both of these albums. And we'll look first, again, both from 2019. This artwork will not show up. This is Lantis. Yeah, there's nothing to see there. It's really hard to make out even without a camera. But basically this is a compilation of, previous EPs, demos, full lengths in the past. You can see their one-man project. I don't know what the hell that is on the disc. But, just black behind the tray. So yeah, Atlantis, I got this on super cheap, 50% off, and I enjoyed what I heard when I was looking at it so much that I picked up the 2019 full-length, all-new material. And this is entitled, holy shit, again, they're German, Manifestarete. I'm not even going to try. Really sick stuff. A lot more, almost like a smoke horse. I don't know what that is. Interesting logo. It looks like it would be more like a depressive black metal band almost, and that you kind of get a lot of depressive elements in this. I mean, like I said, it's very majestic, very beautiful black metal with elements of atmosphere, ambient, depressive even. I mean, this stuff is just hard to explain. Highly recommend checking them out. This is Steingrab, by the way, with their 2019 release right there. So yeah, go to CDN Records, check these out. Two awesome 2019 releases. You will not be disappointed. If you're into stuff that's a little bit different, like I said, it'll go from clean vocals and like almost an ambient feel to just a beautiful melodic guitar and like some black metal vocals. It's just all over the place, man. I'm rambling a little bit, but those two albums kind of really caught me off guard. But definitely go check those out in the description below. We're down to the last couple. So let's knock this shit out. All right, we're going to kind of switch gears again completely. Like I said, those two albums were just so different. They're hard for me to talk about, but this one very straightforward. This is an amazing, very heavy, well-polished symphonic black metal band out of Russia. And kind of hard to pick up there from the logo, but this is Tremor. And I will not butcher that album title. Really sick artwork, though. It almost looks like it'd be like a brutal death metal band, maybe. Man, really good symphonic black metal out of Russia. Not overdone. It's not like, some of the Dimmu Borgir shit where I think that the symphonics and theatricals are so overdone that it takes away from the music. But yeah, really solid shit. Very good, clean, well, not clean, but very well produced guitar sound. The drums are fantastic. Like I said, I don't feel the symphonics are so overdone that it takes away from the black metal side of it, and the vocals are what steal it for me. There's a very deep, growly death metal sound, and then you got that high-pitched, shrilly, and then you got that good second wavy style rasp. Just really good stuff all around. Definitely check out Tremor. And this is their 2018 full length. Like I said, definitely go check this one out. Pretty much ready to wrap this up. I got one more thing to show you, and we'll call this a day. All right, so let's wrap this up. This is the album that I made this whole thing for. It was a pre-order, and again, I found the 50% off sale, so I kind of went a little nuts. But with that, I showed this at the beginning. They did throw in a CDN Records. Kind of got a Resident Evil like umbrella almost feel to it. Cool little sticker there. I'll find a place to shove that. And they threw in an album artwork sticker, so we'll go ahead and show that. Look at that art. Prodigy of the Grotesque by Goreworm. Really sick. And then, of course, that is the front album cover. Look at that. CDN Records release, 2020. I have been waiting for this for a while. Before this, they have one release. It was the Path to Oblivion, I think is what it was called, EP in 2018, and it was freaking insane. Check out that freaking artwork, man. Cool logo. It's not overdone. You look in the back. It looks like just a zoomed in image of the front. And what you get here is a very good tech death, brutal-ish technical death metal band. Again, CDN Records. These guys are from Canada, so definitely go check these out. These are right up CDN's alley with the brutal death, technical death. I would say if you're into albums like Reign Supreme from Dying Fetus, you will fucking love this album. I went back and listened to that album from Dying Fetus because it kind of reminded me of it, and yeah, for good reason. This thing is just brutal. It's insane, and was well worth the wait. You know, I placed this order so long ago, I'd almost forgot about that, and I was like, man, I really want to check out, you know, Tremor, Skull Archer. But yeah, this thing, holy crap. This will securely have a place in my upper echelon of Album of the Year contenders. So that's it for now, guys. Again, I hope the video quality or my drunken stupor wasn't too much for you. You know, consider liking, subscribing, check out some other videos. Hails and horns. We'll see you soon.